Okay, well, all right. Good evening. Welcome to the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena. This is Hockey Time on Memory to Video Productions. Today we're going to see a great matchup between the Allies and the Underdogs. For the Underdogs, they've made a dramatic improvement in their lineup, adding a player, Larry McNamara Jr. on defense. Larry will be out today, so that will most likely affect the Underdogs pretty badly. They're also missing their second best player, Brad Howe. So the Underdogs without their two top stars, and the Allies are missing one of their top stars as well. For the Underdogs, the team traditionally tries to attack with a long pass, usually to an open Dave Abrizo. Chris Abrizo on the other wing has 2 goals. In goal, CJ Albert is not known for his goaltending skills. He replaces longtime netminder Salim Ali, who was in net for all 4 of the Underdog championships, but suffered attendance issues during the last 2 seasons. We'll find out tonight how he does with the goalie pads instead of the shin pads. For the Allies are...
Any balls up there?
Oh yeah, there is one. There's one.
Can I reach it?
Huh?
Can I reach it?
No. It's dead middle. As I said earlier, the Allies missing a very key component to their team in Michael Kelsey, who's out for at least this season and maybe more with a broken wrist, suffered in another game. The team enters this game with a new look because of the loss of Michael Kelsey. Joey Delgado returns today, and he will be playing defense. The Allies will be facing a longtime rival with tons of bad blood between the two teams. On offense, Eric Blazinski leads the charge with Anjanette Rieger. They'll be starting on 1 forward line, while the team's rookie line of Brian Watros and Evan Hill make up the other line. Watros had a fantastic debut last week with 4 goals in his first game on skates in more than 10 years, which is very impressive, especially the way he looked. On defense, the unit will feature longtime experienced veterans Jim Benning and Brian Talbot, as well as Joey Delgado. Benning had 2 shorthanded goals in 2 games so far. They will be tested by the Underdogs' long breakout passes. And in goal is Brian Jeffries. This marks his return to the Allies net tonight. A part-time utility player this season, Jeffries is the winningest goalie in team history. He's remarkably quick and exceptionally good at blocking the angles and not giving up rebounds. And this is the Allies' 3rd game of the season, and they will have their 3rd goalie of the season in net tonight. So no consistency this season in net for the Allies as far as starting goaltenders, but they've still got great performances throughout. So we'll see if Brian Jeffries can keep that up tonight. As I said earlier, the Allies will be facing a longtime rival with tons of bad blood, and that really goes back to the fact that the Abrizo brothers, they hate the Allies after being forced off the team due to chemistry issues many seasons ago. Look for plenty of complaining and yelling, probably on both sides. And the teams have just finished their warm-up. We want to remind you that this broadcast is brought to you by Memory to Video Productions. And we're getting ready for the Allies and the Underdogs. The Underdogs both teams are 1-1, but the Underdogs, despite what their name would say, are a very good team. Tonight missing Larry McNamara and Brad Howe, who are their top 2 players, as I said earlier. So we're probably not going to see exactly what they can do tonight, but it'll be interesting nonetheless. Both teams missing a key component to their offense. And we'll see whether offense or defense wins out tonight. Both teams getting ready for the face-off. go. There's the face-off. Won by Blazinski over to Rieger. Underdogs fire back in, and Delgado sends it back. Here's Rieger with it. Trying to find Blazinski, and she does. The Underdogs take it out in the corner. Dave Abrizo sends it down into the ally zone. Picked up by Brian Talbot, who sends it around to Joey Delgado. Delgado sends it back around to Talbot. He's got Rieger ahead. He tries to go to Blazinski. Could not get it to him. Blazinski ends up picking it up, trying to cycle it back to himself. Good move there, and a nice hard shot by Blazinski. Blazinski has a laser wrist shot. He scores a lot of goals, and he really does it without many beats. He'll just get himself into the slot or over by the blue line and fire away, and he normally hits. He does like to go high a lot of the time. That time he went right into the pads of C.J. Albert, and Albert made the save. And there's the face-off. Won by the Underdogs. Trying to fire it down. Underdogs pick it up here. Chris Abrizo to his brother, Dave. Dave Abrizo was looking for Chris in front. Could not get to him as Talbot sends it down. And a nice play by Blazinski all alone, and he looks like C.J. Albert is down. It was a great play by Blazinski, breaking up the breakout, coming in on a breakaway. I'm not exactly sure what happened to Albert, as Blazinski made a move to the backhand, and he must have just taken a hard spill and maybe knocked the wind out of him. He looks okay now. Made a great save. For a second, I thought Blazinski opened this one and started this one off with the first goal of the game. But we're going to get a face-off to the left of Albert, who seems to be okay now as he gets up. Face-off. Watros won the face-off, but pretty much fired it right towards the net, and Albert didn't waste any time jumping on top of it to get another stoppage. And we'll have another face-off now. That one won by the Underdogs, but stopped at the blue line by Talbot, who sends it in. Evan Hill out in front to Watros. And Hill, another nice save by Albert. No, that one slipped in. Maybe it didn't. It looked like he made the save, and then everyone started to skate towards center ice, but he did make the save. He was able to cover it up with his pads. And we'll get a face-off to the right of Albert. And it's one back by Watros. Jim Benning fired it in, blocked by his own player, Evan Hill. And on the breakout, here are the Underdogs. Taken away by Watros. Watros brings it back the other way for the Allies and fires high. Could not get the rebound off the glass. And the Allies take it back out. Here's Jim Benning. Benning looking for Watros, finds him. Watros losing in his skates, but picks it back up. Evan Hill and Brian Watros do a very impressive line tonight. Here's Hill. Scores! And Evan Hill starts things off for the Allies. Nice little shot. As Albert was already on the ground, he got it right between his legs. And Evan Hill starts things off from Brian Watros with our first points of the game. And early on, the Allies lead 1-0. And we're going to have another stoppage as it looks like a possible equipment problem for Albert. I'm not sure if he's getting his helmet fixed or he just needs some water. I don't blame him. A lot of the action has been down in their end so far, and he's gotten a little tired, which is not a surprise because the Allies are pressuring him a lot early on in this game. They're actually lucky it's only 1-0. But he looks all right. He's back in net, and we're going to get the face-off. Looks like it's going to be Dave Longo and Eric Blazinski. And Longo wins it back, but Delgado sends it over. Shot in by Talbot. Blazinski trying to get to it, but Albert wouldn't allow it, covering it up. We'll have a face-off to the left of Albert. That one won by Blazinski. Back to Delgado. Delgado back to Blazinski. Blazinski being pressured by Michaud. Sends it around Rieger. Back to Delgado. Played it over for Talbot, who sends it in. And here's Delgado. Delgado making some moves. Back from his quad injury. I'm sure he's happy to be back now. Looks very good. Looks well. Looks healthy. Nice play. Nice play by Talbot. Stopping Longo from getting a pass in front. Talbot pressuring Longo with Rieger. Sent out in front, but taken away by Delgado. And here goes Delgado. He looks great. Delgado moving. And he scores. Joey Delgado. All alone. Delgado came in on the breakaway. Well, came in, forced a breakaway with great moves. Got a shot off on Albert. Followed it up for the rebound. Did a great job and put the rebound top shelf over Albert. Really no chance for Albert there. Great job by Delgado. And the Allies lead 2-0 early on. And they win the face-off again. So the pressure just being put on by the Allies. I think this is going to be very hard for the Underdogs without the two-star players. This might be a little too much to ask. Here comes Jim Benning. Benning firing it on Albert. Knocked away and nice save by Albert. Albert should have covered that one up. He's got to be careful about leaving those rebounds out there because the Allies are crashing the net, trying to get every rebound, every opportunity they can. They've already had a bunch, and they're looking for more. Watros playing with Abrizo, Chris Abrizo. Sent back. Here's Delgado with it. Delgado down into the corner to Hill. Hill back to Delgado. Delgado takes a slap shot. Saved by Albert. Nice save by Albert. And he's going to cover up for another face-off. Good slap shot by Delgado. I'll tell you, you can just see with his skating that Delgado feels much better. And he's happy to be back in full strength. Face-off one into the corner. The Underdogs tried to clear it out, but Delgado keeps it in to Hill. Hill playing with it in front. Couldn't do anything. Here's Jim Benning. Benning trying to get it to Delgado. Could not. Watros has Hill right in front. Oh, and he misses it. Hill picks it back up, cycles it back to Watros. Watros back to Hill. Hill leaves it for Delgado. Delgado over to Hill. Hill back to Delgado with a good slap shot and a goal. Delgado with two early on here. Nice pass from Evan Hill, leaving it for Delgado. Delgado didn't waste any time with his slap shot, beating Albert. Low stick side. And it is 3-0 Allies. Really starting to run away with this one here in the first period. The Underdogs really need to get something going to stop this one from just being a blowout. Here's Blazinski. That one knocked up into the rafters, and we're going to get a face-off. Defensively, the Underdogs missing a big player in Brad Howe. He's the best player. A lot of people think he's the best player in the league. He likes to skate the ball up and hit Dave Abrizo with long breakout passes. That's not going to happen tonight as Brad Howe is not playing. Here's Jim Benning firing it wide for the Allies. Picked up in the corner by the Underdogs. Dave Abrizo sends it down into the Ally corner. Picked up by Benning. Oh, I don't know who he was looking for there, but he sent it to no one. Talbot picks it up. Talbot sends it around. And again, intercepted away by the Underdogs. Benning has Talbot back. Benning kicks it behind his own net. Sends it up to Rieger. Just missed her. Benning takes it back. He's got Watros. He's all alone. Shoots. Watros backing it up. Nice play by Albert. And here come the Underdogs. Chris Abrizo with it. Chris Abrizo looking for his brother who's hanging down. He finds him but could not connect. Dave Abrizo behind the Allies net, being pressured by Talbot. Nice job by Talbot. Talbot sends it up to Rieger. Knocked back into the Allies end. Talbot sends it over to Benning. Benning up for Watros, could not find him, and knocked in. Here's Dave Abrizo with his brother. Dave to Chris. Chris back to Dave. Nice play. And goal. Dave Abrizo from his brother Chris. Nice goal there. Dave gave it down to Chris in the corner. Chris found his brother right in the slot. Took a shot. Good save by Jeffries, but the rebound was left out there. And while Jeffries was down, there was really no chance as Dave Abrizo finished it up, putting the garbage away. And we are now 3-1 Allies, and that's a big goal. And that might have just gotten things started for the Allies. Good pass by Watros finding Hill. Hill gave it back to Watros instead of taking it himself. Watros missing the net. Hill picking it up to the side of the net, finding Watros out to Delgado. Delgado mishandles, gives it over to Talbot. Talbot being pressured by Longo, but nice job keeping the ball in between his skates and controlling it. Chris Abrizo could not control it as Evan Hill finding Talbot up at the point. Here's Evan Hill. Hill, shot blocked away by the Underdogs, and Longo picks it up, sends it out, knocked back in as he couldn't find Eddie Bruce. Underdogs send it back out. Delgado has it. Delgado circles in his own end, sends it up to Watros. Watros trying to get it past Bruce. Bruce finding Longo in a shot wide. Good opportunity there for the Underdogs, trying to turn this one around for him. Nice play by Watros, taking it away from Longo. And Chris Abrizo knocking it out of in front of his own net. Don Howe, or I'm sorry, Karen DeFond. And saved by Albert. He gets a stoppage, which is going to allow both teams to change up. Looks like the Allies are sending out Blazinski and Rieger. And the Underdogs are going to send out Steve Michaud and Don Howe. There's the face-off between Longo and Blazinski, and Longo comes away with it. Rieger picks it up back at his own point. Given to Talbot. Talbot finds Blazinski, who, as always, fires away. Blazinski is not afraid to take a shot from anywhere on the court. And he's normally very successful. Got That time Blazinski coming back to block away the shot from Dave Longo, and it's knocked up into the rafters. We're going to get another face-off. Blazinski and Longo again. Longo wins the face-off on the net. Stopped away by Jeffries. Kind of a weak shot, but from where it came from, that was pretty good. Nice play by Rieger, getting in front of that pass from Howe to Longo. We're trying to get it to Longo. Saved again by Jeffries. Saved by Albert. And Delgado picks it up. Nice play. Getting up along the boards. Being pressured there. And it looks like Jim Benning fired it back into the underdog zone, but it comes back out behind the Ally net. Benning to Blazinski. Blazinski has Rieger. I don't know exactly who he was passing to there, but it went straight to Don Howe. Got it to Longo. And here's Blazinski. Blazinski. Rieger with a shot there on a pass by Blazinski. Didn't go where he was intending it to go, but it ended up going right on the stick of Rieger anyway. Rieger took a shot, and Albert makes the save and covers up. And we're going to have a change as Watros and Hill come back out for the Allies. Face off won by the Underdogs. And the Abrizo brothers back out there together trying to get something going. There hasn't been a goal for a little while here. We've had 4 goals in the period, but it's been a little quiet lately. Not that there haven't been opportunities for both teams, but picked up by Howe behind the net. Evan Hill fighting, but the Underdogs able to clear it out, and Joey Delgado, who seems like he's been on the court almost the entire game. Doesn't look tired though, give him credit. Delgado cycles behind his own net, finds Watros, who sends it up for Hill. Hill trying to make a move, but knocked away by Mashad. Mashad leaves it for Chris Abrizo, who sends it to his brother Dave. Mashad picks it up now. Dave fighting for it. Sends it over to Chris, who couldn't find it, but a beautiful pass to his brother Dave. Benning takes it, and that will end the first period. Very exciting first period here today between the Underdogs and the Allies. It is 3-1 Allies, and a game or a period that has not been without chances for both teams. I'd say the big factor is the change in pace. After the goal from Dave Abrizo from his brother Chris, it seems like the Allies have been stopped. The defense has gotten much better for the Underdogs, and their opportunities have come a lot more often than they were before. We'll get ready for the second period and see what will happen in the second period of play and see if the Underdogs can come back and make this a game. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. And we're back now, getting ready for the start of the second period here between the Allies and the Underdogs. Current score is 3-1 Allies.
Okay. You already took my head off? All right, good. I want to see that first.
CJ Albert's yelling up to the crow's nest. And we're underway here. Blazinski finding his way in the slot with a shot just high over Albert. Chris Abrizo cannot handle. Blazinski all over the ice as usual. Good pass finding Rieger and coming right back to the slot. He wants to pass back. He doesn't get it as Rieger sends it into the corner. Ooh, Blazinski takes a very odd angle shot. Not a surprise, to be honest, but not a bad shot either. Rieger. Oh, good pass out for Benning. But a nice job by Dave Brizo, knocking it away. And the Allies get it back. Here's Jim Benning. Benning trying to make a play in front himself. Not going to work. Blazinski fighting with Defon behind the net. Blazinski's pressure here in the corner right below us. And he wins. Oh my God. Beautiful shot by Blazinski. As he works away with it. And I believe Blazinski's going to get credit for that goal. It might have been knocked in by Jim Benning. But it appeared it was Blazinski's shot. And it definitely hit off something. I don't know if it was a defender or off of Jim Benning. But for the time being, we're going to say that it was Blazinski's goal. It was a beautiful shot. Coming out of the corner, another odd angled shot by Blazinski, and that one happened to work out for him. And it is 4-1 now, Allies. Here's Evan Hill. Beautiful pass out to Brian Watros, and Watros from Hill. This is a great combination. These two should be on the same line for a very long time because they are a great combination together, Brian Watros and Evan Hill. Both are playmakers, both are play finishers, and with Michael Kelsey out, I think this is a great marriage. Kelsey and Watros were very good together, but I think this is going to work very well together. Both very talented skaters, very talented players, and we'll see what happens. Hill's been all over the place, getting a lot of assists tonight. Here's Brian Watros taking it down. Hill trying to get in position. Hill takes a shot wide from Watros. Hill finding Benning. Benning finding Watros. Watros in the corner. Watros making moves and a goal, Brian Watros. Watros making a lot of moves, taking it out of the corner right below us, bringing it up towards the blue line. Moving in and out. Finding himself in the slot, taking a shot that beat Albert just over the glove. Albert does not look happy. He just came over right below us by the boards, slammed his stick into the boards, and now he's talking to the referee. I'm not sure what it's about, but
I think he's still trying to walk off his.
Still trying to walk off the injury.
The first period.
Face off won by Longo. Longo in the Allies' corner. Evan Hill does a good job firing it around, but knocked back in by Steve Michaud. Michaud finds Bruce. Bruce putting it in front, but good play by Calvin. Brian Watros finding his buddy. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Joey Delgado he found. Oh, Delgado leaves a beauty for Watros, and there's a hat trick. 3 straight goals for Watros, and he's got the hat trick on the night from Joey Delgado. Beautiful playing by these two men. Watros found Delgado with a cross-ice pass in the neutral zone. Delgado brought it in, moving over towards the middle. dropping a nice pass back for Watros, and Watros didn't waste any time with the wrister, getting his third goal of the night. And now
Like Albert's gonna
it looks like Albert might be coming out of the game. This is interesting. I don't know exactly what this is going to end up doing.
hopefully he's able to walk that off.
He's actually going off the bench. I'm thinking this is going to turn into an extra skater out there for the Underdogs, unless they can quickly get someone to change into the goalie pads, which I doubt. The Underdogs have 5 guys out there right now in front of their own net talking about it, trying to figure out what they're going to do. And they say it, they want to play, I think. I think that's what they said. So they're already down 6-1. And it looks like they're going to continue on with what will virtually be an open net, which is going to make it very hard for them to come back in this one.
Face-off's down low.
And the face-off's going to come in their own end to the left of the net.
I don't have my with me.
It looks like
I have a stick and that's it.
they're going to have a player goalie out there.
Yeah. You know, I should keep a lefty playing stick just for this. I do this often enough for some reason.
And Longo is going to take the face-off over here. We're being held up by Eric Blazinski, who's always on his own time, does what he wants when he wants. And now they're gonna move the face off. It looks like they're gonna move the face off to center ice. And it looks like Steve Michaud is gonna be the playing goalie. And the face-off won by the Underdogs. And now they're playing to their name. They're definitely the Underdogs here, with their goaltender out for the moment at least, with a player in the net, and losing 6-1. Michaud plays it out, finding Bruce. Here's Longo picking it up. Delgado behind his own net, firing it out for Rieger. Could not get it to her, but Rieger coming in. Rieger with a shot wide, knocked away by DeFond, over to Bruce. Bruce playing with it in his own end. That is a bad idea when you don't have an actual goaltender in the net. And Blazinski fighting with DeFond and Bruce over in the corner. Talbot sends it over to Delgado. Delgado had it knocked away by Howe, but he gets it back. Delgado finds Blazinski in the corner. Blazinski pressured by Howe. She takes a spill. Blazinski back to Delgado, over to Talbot, finds Rieger in front. Knocked away by Michaud. He tries to clear it out. Cannot, as Talbot is there. And kept in. Talbot doing a great job keeping the pressure on here. Blazinski trying to find Delgado. He does. Delgado. Ooh. Delgado was trying to find Rieger in front, but could not. And Longo takes it up and clears it out to Bruce. Bruce has it knocked away by Talbot. Here's Rieger. There's a change. And Evan Hill comes in off the bench and taken away by Bruce. Deflected up. It looked like it hit a rafter, but there's no whistle. Evan Hill trying to find Rieger. Rieger could not come up with it. Michaud comes out to play it. Plays it up to Dave O'Brien, who sends it. Oh, Dave O'Brien and Eddie Bruce collide there right around the Allies' blue line. Evan Hill to Brian Watrous looking for another goal. Sends it back to Hill. Knocked away by Michaud. Michaud doing a good job in there for having no pads. Chris O'Brien gives it up to Dave O'Brien. He turns it over as Evan Hill gives it over to Brian Watrous. It's going to be amazing if these two don't connect on a goal. Sent back to Joey Delgado. Over to Brian Watrous. Watrous just whiffed on it. Evan Hill picks it up. Hill over at center ice, dropping back for Talbot. Talbot back to Watrous, back to Talbot. Talbot sends it down, trying to get it to Hill, but it goes behind the Underdog net and knocked away by Michaud, picked up by Watrous. Watrous sent back for Talbot. Talbot looking for Hill. He finds him. Hill sends it to Delgado. Delgado has Hill, and he finds him in front. And he sends it back to Delgado. Interesting, with the goaltender out, the Allies are taking less shots on net, which is, I mean, Michaud's doing a good job, but I'd expect them to just fire the ball at the net a little more than they have been. But they've shown great passing. Here's Evan Hill, over to Brian Watrous, who tries to find Hill again, but knocked away by Chris Abruzzo. Longo sends it down. Jousting for it behind the Allies' net. Not a lot of shots on Brian Jeffers tonight. He's had a pretty easy day. Evan Hill finally takes a shot on net. And Michaud knocks it away. It looks like it played with a high stick. It was. And we're not going to get a whistle on the high stick by Dave Abruzzo. Knocked back into the Allies and picked up behind the net by Talbot. There's a change as Hill comes off and Blazinski back on. Blazinski bound to get a shot off. He can't shoot on anything. Joey Delgado picks it up behind his own net. Sends it out to Blazinski. Blazinski knocks it away from Longo, who's trying to play him. Michaud came out and played it. That's dangerous when Eric Blazinski's on the ice. Blazinski coming around to Fond, and Blazinski amazingly doesn't shoot. Knocked away by Longo. DeFond sends it around. Picked up by Longo. Longo just firing it down the court. Trying to regroup for his team and just get it out.
Yeah, you got to respect the good sportsmanship and not take advantage of
goalie.
Yeah, the bad turn of events. It's not due to a foul or anything along those lines. So it's still good to see
the Allies are taking it easy. Yep.
Yeah.
They've got a healthy lead, and they're playing very good defense on the Allies, so they've got little to worry about, at least at this point. Jim Benning trying to find Blazinski, could not. Chris Abruzzo got in, saved by Jeffries. Benning sends it out. Here's Blazinski. He's going to shoot now. Oh, nice save by Michaud. Wow. Wow, Steve Michaud handling his own in there without the pads. Here's Talbot. Talbot trying to find Rieger, but a weak pass picked off by Chris Abruzzo. Knocked away. Sent in by Longo, and Benning sends it over to Talbot. Talbot over to Rieger. Rieger looking for Blazinski, but she just ends up firing it into the corner here right below us. Picked up by Longo. Longo sent around. Trying to find Bruce. Could not. Talbot sends it into Rieger. Rieger fires it trying to get it back into the corner, could not. Longo picks it up again, sends it up to Bruce. He's being pressured by Talbot, knocked away. Sent back in by Longo, and again knocked away by the Allies. And Blazinski, on a bad turnover by Chris Abrizo. Blazinski ran into Stefan and helped her up. Another good show of sportsmanship. Looks like they're both okay. And here comes Talbot. Talbot looking for Watros in front, couldn't get it to him as Longo slid down and made a save. Give him credit. The Underdogs playing great defense with that goaltender in there, and Steve Bashaw's done a great job in between the pipes filling in for him. They're actually playing better than they were with the goaltender. So maybe they should have done this the entire game. Nice shot fired in by Eddie Bruce. Knocked away by Jeffries. And Abrizo trying to get something going from behind the net, but saved by Jeffries and covered up. Very good job being shown by the Underdogs. Their offense has been a little weak, but the defense has really picked it up, and the secondary goaltending has been very good. And this has turned into an exciting period, despite the lack of goals compared to the first period, but it's very interesting developments and a lot of fun to watch. Evan Hill picks it up now. Evan Hill looking for Watros. Off his skate, Watros being pressured by Longo, and Longo now being pressured by Hill. Longo sends it out to Bruce. Back to Longo as David Brizo in front. Their only goal scorer tonight for the Underdogs. And that will end the second period. Very interesting period, as I said. A lot of fun here tonight. Underdogs down 6-1, but they're fighting and they're proving their name without a goaltender or without a padded goaltender, let's say. Basically with a fifth man out there. Playing hard, trying to get back into it, but the defense has been good, but really no chance for the offense, giving Jeffries a very easy night so far. And they're already down so much, it's going to be very hard for them to actually get back into the game, but they're winning a moral victory tonight just by keeping the pucks out of the net since their goaltender went down as C.J. Albert left, I'd say about midway in the second period, give or take. I don't know if it was a shoulder or a neck, but yeah, he couldn't dare stay out there. And we're getting ready for the third period now. Looks like it's going to be Watros and Hill out there with Talbot and Benning. As David Brizo comes out, Machad looks like he's going to get back in the net. And it's going to be Abrizo, Howe, both Abrizos, Chris and Dave, Don Howe, and it looks like Eddie Bruce for the Underdogs. The Underdogs are also undermanned tonight. Don't have a lot on the bench, which doesn't help. Getting ready for the opening faceoff, which will be Dave Abrizo and Brian Watros. Won by Abrizo, back to Howe, taken away by Watros. Watros sends it over. Evan Hill was going behind the net, the pass was made in front. Picked up by Talbot now. Talbot over to Watros. Watros is Hill in front. Tries to get it out there, but Chris Abrizo kind of tied him up a little bit in front. No call on the play. Here's Jim Benning. Benning scores. And that's actually the first goal we've seen without Well, since C.J. Albert went out midway through the second period. That goal is going to go to Jim Benning. It's going to be his first of the night as he took a shot from the top of the circle, making this a 7-1 game. Face-off won by Watros into the underdog zone, and Chris Abrizo almost took out the referee there as the ball goes into the penalty box, into the underdog's penalty box. And we'll have a face-off just outside the underdog zone. Dave Abrizo and Brian Watros will take it. One back by Abrizo. Here's Bruce with it. Taken away by Benning. Benning sends it up to Talbot. Talbot with a good pass finding Evan Hill. Evan Hill all alone. He's got to take the shot, and he does. He scores. That will be Hill's first goal of the night. He's accumulated a lot of points, but that's the first goal of the night for Evan Hill. Coming in all alone. Defenseman played over to take Watros out and basically gave a breakaway to Hill. Inexplicable. And Hill took what he was given, came in, and got the easy goal. Delgado now sends it up to Rieger. Over to Blazinski, and Blazinski fires from the blue line. Wide. Delgado keeps it in. Again, Delgado keeps it in, but sent away by Chris Abrizo, picked up by Delgado. Dave Abrizo knocked off the ball by Blazinski. Nice defensive stick lift over there. And he sends it in, taken away by Chris Abrizo. Here's an opportunity, 2-on-2. Abrizo, good block by Delgado. Abrizo trying to find Bruce in front, he cannot. Bruce now picks it up. Good defense today by the Allies, especially Delgado. Ooh, nice play by Bruce. Trying to slip it past Ryan Jeffries, catch him off guard. But Jeffries stood tall and made the save. Delgado mishandling it. Bruce has Abrizo right in front. Backhand pass. Couldn't get it to him. Knocked away by Benning. Fired down. And here's Blazinski picking it up now. Circling around with his own end. Blazinski coming in. Playing with it. Not passing. And he sends a pass to nobody. It looked like the pass was to Chris Abrizo in front. That's the wrong team. And Chris Abrizo picks it up now. Sends it around to Longo. Picked up again by Blazinski, who's got it at the blue line. And Blazinski fires it back into the underdog's end. Picked up, Rieger was going for it, but knocked off it by Michaud behind the net. Chris Abrizo trying to clear it out. Taken by Blazinski. Saved by Michaud. Here comes Longo. Longo trying to find Dave Abrizo in front. Could not. Abrizo shot it wide. Another wide shot for the Underdogs. And we're going to have a penalty on the Allies. It's going to be Joey Delgado. That didn't look like a penalty, but he's going to go for slashing. And that's going to give a power play to the Underdogs. Score is 8-1 Allies. So they're well in hand. They've got this game pretty much locked up. Here's Brian Watros knocking it away, but taken back by Chris Abrizo. Abrizo finds Longo. Longo by Benning. Benning trying to stay with him. He's got to be careful he doesn't trip him up. Looked like he was holding him a little bit. Evan Hill sends it down into the corner, picked up by Chris Abrizo. Chris Abrizo looking for his brother at center ice, but he sends it down. Looked like he was looking for Longo that time. David Abrizo picks it up, pressured by Benning, and Benning ends up knocking it around, where it's picked up by Longo. Longo trying to find Chris Abrizo, but stolen away by Watros. Michaud puts out of the net to play it. And Dave Abrizo sends it in for Longo. Longo picks it up in the corner, circles around. Back to Chris Abrizo, who misses the one-on slap shot. Ends up sending it into the corner where his brother picks it up, sends it back to Chris, who again fires high. Gives it back to him again. Third time's the charm. Hey, the brothers, give him credit. Dave Abrizo knew it. Chris had something from the point there. They gave him 3 opportunities, and the third one worked out.
Something to be said for persistence.
Yeah, persistence does pay off in this case. I did not think that one was going to go in. It actually looked like the weakest of the 3 shots, but it looked like a screen might have helped in beating Jeffries on that one. First goal for the Underdogs was by Dave Abrizo, assisted by Chris Abrizo, and the second one is Chris Abrizo, assisted by Dave Abrizo. So far the offense for the Underdogs has been the Abrizo brothers. As we said, they are missing their 2 star players, Larry McNamara and Brad Howe. Star offensive player and star defensive player, which probably makes a big difference. They've also had an injured goaltender, which I'm sure doesn't help. Here comes Brian Watros, trying to find Hill in front, could not. Picked up now by Longo. Longo trying to find Bruce, he does. Bruce finds Chris Abrizo. Abrizo trying to send it up in front of Bruce. Bruce is tied up with Talbot. Evan Hill finds Watros all alone and a goal. Almost a very good save there by Michaud, and Watros scores again from Hill again. And I told you this line was going to be fierce even before the loss of C.J. Albert.
I know if he had a goalie stick, he probably would have caught that one, but
probably
that's how that one goes.
He almost got that with the player stick, but Watros and Hill, even before Albert left, were racking up points tonight.
They're a very good team.
And here comes Delgado. Delgado into the Underdog end. Rieger misses the net. Picked up by Bruce. Knocked away by Blazinski. Blazinski right around the pond. Almost as if she was standing still. Blazinski was pressured by Bruce. And the Bond knocks it away. Picked up now by Talbot. Pushed over to Delgado. Delgado to Rieger, who sends it in. Chris Abrizo picks it up. It looks like we're just around 4 minutes left in the game now. Chris Abrizo firing away.
Keep going, keep going.
Picked up by Delgado. Delgado pressured there by Bruce. Now pressured by Chris Abrizo, but Delgado making the moves. Delgado to Rieger. Rieger had it knocked away by DeFond, who just sends it back down, and Talbot picks it up and sends it back, trying to find Blazinski. But it goes into the Underdog corner, and now picked up by Longo. Longo, behind his own net, holding with it. Trying to find David Breezer, could not. Knocked away by Benning. Benning over to Blazinski. Blazinski coming into the Underdog end, gives it to Rieger. Rieger was trying to control, could not. Steals away from DeFond, but then stolen away by Chris Abrizo. Trying to get it to his brother, but knocked back away by the Allies. Ooh, hard shot by Jim Benning and a nice save by Michaud. Michaud has done a very good job in there without the padding. And he's not been afraid of any shot. Give him credit for that. Rieger leaves it for Delgado. Blazinski. Blazinski leaves it back for Benning. Benning shot wide, looking for his second goal. Rieger picks it up in the corner and sends it out to Talbot, who sends it over to Benning. Blazinski all alone in the corner with a stick raised asking for a pass. Couldn't get it from Benning. Benning tried, but couldn't make it there. Too many bodies in the way. Now here's Blazinski. Blazinski fighting with Howe. Chris Brizo picks it up behind the net, sends it out for Longo, but Longo just couldn't get to it. Lozinski changing up. Almost had too many men out there. Watros coming on. Good save by Jeffrey on the shot by the Underdogs. Sent back around and Longo picks it up. There's a big opportunity with Brizo in front. Brizo tried to play it down with a high stick. No call. Howe tried to send it in, but Benning was right there for it. Watros cycles it back for Talbot. Talbot knocked away by Brizo. And Hill tries to send it out to Watros. He tips it over for Benning. Saved away by Michaud. Benning trying to get to it, but could not, as Chris Abrizo to Bruce, to Dave Abrizo, who fires a slapper wide. Watros tried to get it over, could not get it to Hill, or Benning, I apologize. Howe sent it down, knocked away by Watros, and picked up by Chris Abrizo. Gave it to his brother, who just knocked it into the corner. Looked like he was afraid of the ball there. Picked up in the corner by Benning. Benning sends it out for Watros. A great play by Howe. She didn't realize she knocked it away, though. And Evan Hill picks it up. Sent in the corner by Bruce. Bruce being pressured. Good play by Talbot. As Hill picks it up. Ooh, knocked in. And Jeffries doesn't even look like he's trying anymore, just kicking balls away. Not too much pressure on him tonight. Benning shot blocked away by Michaud. And that will end the game. The final score is 9-2. The Allies over the Underdogs. What a great game we saw tonight. It was a definite blowout, but it was still interesting for many reasons. Obviously, the loss of C.J. Albert in the middle of the second period. It's always interesting to see a player play goal. We got to see a lot of good defense, especially when the goalie change was made on both sides. The Underdogs really picked up their defense, and you even saw the Allies pick up their defense even more, and it became a defensive game. We saw a lot less goals at that point, but it was already a blowout when we had gotten there. So both goalies shake hands as Albert comes back out with his helmet on. Very interesting game, a lot of fun. Again, the final score is 9-2, Allies over the Underdogs. And, you know, from the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena, I'm John Murphy with Brian Freeman behind the camera. It was a lot of fun tonight. I'm sure we'll see a lot more of these games, and we will see these two teams again towards the end of the season. So it'll be very interesting to see if Howe and McNamara end up coming back, how much of a change that makes, and if Albert's healthy. There are a lot of storylines here. Too much to get to tonight, but from the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena, I'm John Murphy. Have a good night.